I truly believe, like in my soul, that if we could get them as part of the collective, it will help them fast forward for 3 years of trial and error. Because getting the coaching product on the floor as tight as possible is key. Hey guys, so here are 10 ways to utilize a plate without it being on a barbell. I just want to share with you a business lesson we learned the hard way, but not really the hard way. It was just something we learned over time. And I want to talk about a few points of performance while doing this EMOM. It's going to be 10 minutes long. It's going to incorporate burpees over the bar, the assault bike, and deadlifts. Now from this position, do me a favor. I'm going to go ahead and create a seat belt by taking my arm and going around the waist. And the reason why I do this is I want to make sure the member feels secure as I take in this position. Because for a lot of people, they get freaked out. What day is today? Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. So today is Monday, it's 9 a.m. Just left our office. We had a meeting about the NCFIT Collective, which is something new we're doing. A lot of trial and error, a lot of testing. You know, hey, does it work? Does it not work? How do we add the most amount of value for the members as a part of the collective? It's kind of like the topic that we were talking about right now. Now we're headed to our Mountain View gym. We have 30 gym owners coming in from Japan who are out here touring different locations, and they wanted to come and see our location and get an idea of what the functional fitness space looks like. So meeting with 30 gym owners from Japan should be interesting. I just got back from Hong Kong. Super cool trip. Flew into Hong Kong, went to Shenzhen, China. We have a corporate site out there. Came back to Hong Kong, went to Singapore, drove to Johor in Malaysia, where we're looking at opening a new location, corporate site. Back to Singapore, back to Hong Kong, did a little business, headed back home. Drove directly to Disneyland actually with the kids for a charity event. And now here we are. It's back on Monday and back at it. Had to go meet the Japanese gym owners.
How do you even get connected with 30 gym owners from Japan?
So these gym owners, basically this one gentleman, he reached out to me, said, hey, you know, we're connected to a bunch of gym owners out in Japan. We try and come to the United States and see what best practices are, et cetera, et cetera. We'd like to come and see your guys' gym. We hear you're at the tip of the spear in regards to the functional fitness space. I said, sure, no problem. And I'm always open for discussions. You know, it's something that I think sometimes people overthink business sometimes, in the sense that, like, oh, what's the agenda? What's this? What's that? For me, what I like to do is just meet people, create conversation, and see if there's mutual interest that we can help each other with. You know, I mean, in business, one of the things that I've found is that if it's good for us and it's good for them, it's good for everybody. It's not ever going to be I don't want to be in a business deal where it's one-sided. So when you sit down and you have a conversation, hopefully you can find a way to collaborate. And if you can't, then what? You spent an hour of your time, maybe spent some money on coffee, and it didn't work out. The first step is just to create conversation. If you're not starting a conversation, you never know where it's going to go. It goes back to what I was saying earlier, though. If it's good for one person, it's good for everybody else.
People overthink it because they think they got to put on this, you know, Matthew McConaughey salesman hat. And I watched this thing about it this morning.
You don't need to be like the wolf on Wall Street, right? All you need to do is you need to be determined, passionate, and go in there and create a conversation. I think that's one area that gym owners are having a tough time with, is that they think there needs to be a script. They think they need to put on this front. But ultimately, if they just go, start conversation, exude that they're trying to provide the best quality product at their gym, people will be attracted to it. I mean, that at the end of the day is where it's at. You know, like, I was watching Wolf of Wall Street on the way to Hong Kong. Hey, you know, he's up there and he's just getting everybody all fired up, and it fires me up. But you don't need to be all fired up to go. You should be that fired up about your business because you're passionate about improving people's lives and you're passionate about your business. You're not out there selling them some stock that's a penny stock. You're out there selling them a product that you truly believe in. So you shouldn't have to create some type of script. It should just be natural and organic for you to create a conversation and hopefully get them to see what you can provide as valuable. I just think that people overthink shit all the time. You know what it is? It's like that one post I put up. You know, thinking about working out isn't going to get you more fit, right? Same thing applies to a business owner. Thinking about going out there and trying to talk to people about your business isn't going to grow your business. You just got to go out there and just go do it. Just start conversations. Oh boy!
Hey,
All right. All right.
You gotta.
so I'm just giving him a little rundown, kind of introduction.
I'm John.
Hi, John.
Thanks a lot for coming today.
I apologize for being a few minutes
No
late.
problem.
There's a lot of traffic on the way up.
No problem. We experienced the same thing.
Yeah. How's the English for everybody?
We have interpreters, so we're maybe speak in a chunk, and then we'll interpret it.
Our retail space, we keep retail pretty simple, but we have it, right? Some protein, some supplements, some apparel, but we keep it more or less simple. Right? All right, thank you very much, guys. Oh, you good? Good.
じゃあ大きく拍手をお願いします。
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks so much. He's gonna give. I have got one in the bus. I'm gonna run grab it right now.
Thank you. Nice to meet you guys.
And you'll be at Ursa, or
I think I'm gonna come on Friday.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay, of course.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Oji Sports.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
So, a little something for your family.
Oh, okay.
And for your kids.
Oh, thank you very much.
Little Japanesey stuff if they like it.
I love
So,
Japanesey
Yeah,
stuff.
you can. Most of them difficulty in English, so you can
course.
always go through me, and we can be in touch.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you still
ultimately,
in good touch with
JP?
JP?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
I think him and I might go to Ursa together on Friday.
Okay,
But
great.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, look, I'll give them any information they want. I mean, I didn't hold anything back. I'll tell them anything they want to know. But I truly believe, like in my soul, that if we could get them as part of the collective, it will help them fast forward for 3 years of trial and error. Because getting the coaching product on the floor as tight as possible is key.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Thanks again.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're really nice people. Obviously, it was a huge language barrier, but I think ultimately what I got excited about seeing them is that these guys came all the way from Japan, and they're going on a tour throughout California, looking at concepts, models, etc. Number one, I'm honored that they would come to our gym, but number two, it's inspiring that this group of people flew all the way across the world to educate themselves on where the industry trends are going and what's going on. And that's pretty cool that they took the time to do that. I think a lot of owners should be doing more of that, which is one of the reasons why I'm going to Ursa at the end of this week. And so it's a nice way for us to stop thinking so much about just one specific demographic in the functional fitness space, but understanding better where the overall ecosystem of fitness is going, and just be aware of it, right? Because you're going to see trends here that'll hit, let's just say, 2 years from now. And so just to be aware of where the industry is shifting, I think is really important as a business owner.